Hey man, this is Avalon Blue and the Whip. Please like, subscribe, please share, please comment. This video is dedicated to the young brother out of Inglewood and the YouTube channel 89 on up. I seen the video you did this morning, brother, man. I sure appreciate it, man. The job that you did. Round of applause, brother. But make sure my community safe and your community. Thank you for showing growth in our communities. Us as grown men, OGs. I always tell my followers on my page, they only show black folks shooting and shouting, never loving and hugging. By behind my wall, you can tell I've been to quite a few funerals in my time, buried quite a few of my loved ones. Like I tell people, you cannot dictate where you're going to bury your loved ones at. Brother like us that's in the streets, that's in the creases, we try to keep peace amongst our community. Brother, if I'd had your number, I'd have reached out to you and made the phone call in. But I want to say thank you for taking the initiative to reach out to us, to my community. Yes, a lot of things have changed. Since, I've been doing this since the 80s. So I remember as a kid packing up weapons, having meetings before the funeral, strategizing everybody on corners, on lookout for the opposition. To our parents, man, that would be, if I think back now, if I was a parent of that person that I was trying to bury, that would have been highly stressful for that person, going through all that dramatic gang banging, even at the same time burying your child or burying your husband or burying your brother or probably bury your mom or your sister. I just want to say thank you, brother, for doing the job. And I hope by doing that, that all of us can see that LA is changing. We're maturing, y'all. I was telling my homeboy yesterday, going through the same thing he was saying to the low riders on 37th Hill yesterday. I'm seeing Bloods and Crips, Hispanics, everybody outside with the low rider scene. Peace. Right next to my homies, Big Cartoon, and my homie that was out there with me yesterday. We had the Pebbles, and I think the young man from Denver Lane. They doing a video shoot right next to our crowd. East Coasters across the street, big linemen there. I seen Hoovers out there. I seen Broadways. I even seen Second and None and Undisputed Motorcycle Club members pull up. And it was all love. No disrespect. Everybody knew each other, most part. By us being a community of gangbanging since the 70s, a lot of us met each other behind the wall. Some of us went to school together. Some of my families from different communities. Back then in the 80s and 90s, that didn't matter. It was all war. As we've seen how the system kind of played us, set us down on the bunk for a minute, had us on the same yard, same row, same dorms. Sometimes had to borrow each other's phone. Sometimes you had to ask a guy, hey, bro, if your wife coming to visit you, man, is it okay if I give your wife some gas money to bring my old lady up here? And we found out that we all got shammed. And we found out that we losing, or we got out of jail, and we losing space in our community. Like I tell people, it's not no South Central no more because it's not predominantly black. Like I told in other videos, they sectionate a lot of our people to the deserts. Now they saturate our community with drug users. The gangbangers are the drug users now. It's not about Crip or blood. It's about who use drugs and who don't. The ones who use drugs, they run together. And the ones like us who grew off of NWA, we don't get high for all supply, we run together. So again, yes, I want to say again, I applaud you, brother, for the effort that you took yesterday, man, the other day at my home with Lil Drew from Lab 6 Avalon funeral. And I'm sure I appreciate that, brother. Because at the end of the day, we got, man. We see what's going on in the news. They seen a guy got 32 felonies, still running for president. And we can't get a motherfucking guard card. Can't even work at fucking Ralph's with one felony. We seen so many of us with one felony live in a life of poverty. And we seen a man right now going for president right now who got evicted at 32 of them. So again, it's time to wake up, y'all. Time to wake up, y'all. We losing. I took the little homies out there with me to the car thing yesterday. And I told them, just because I don't wear gold chains or got a Maybach, the same guys that you look up to or hear about on the streets or on the internet, they know me too. They know us too. And sometimes the fellas seen us interact with other G's from different communities, the homies dudes we had done time with, dudes that we knew from going to school with back in the day. And some of them guys are popular just as we popular. And they seen the fellowship out the OGs and say, man, they were like, damn, Blue, I ain't never been with a gang of blacks, ain't nobody fighting. So yes, man, we can do this, man. From God, especially like guys from 89 on up that stood up on business for my community, man, much appreciated, brother. I remember when I had to do a safe pageant for the different lanes. One of their boys got killed years back at Hollywood Park Casino. They had a funeral right around the corner of my house. They pulled up. It was on street sweeping day. So they were so spread it out because we wanted to park on one side of the street. And we stood across the street from the church, made sure everything was all right, man. We stood on business, man. So it's a lot of G's who doing that these days, man, but we don't get popularity for doing it. We don't do it for popularity. We do it because we don't want to get nobody hurt from their community or our community. I bet you my homeboy Cartoon really appreciate the effort what you did. So again, to the Inglewood, to the Power Rules and Inglewood families, from Avalon Blue, man. Thank you, brother. I sure appreciate you.